Y'all know I rarely do updates or anything on a weekend because I be wanting y'all to practice some self-love, self-care, and I still want y'all to practice some self-love, self-care. But I do need to say this. If you planning on being in any big crowds, make sure use the buddy system, okay? All right. Make sure y'all watching out for y'all surroundings. Yeah, just be very careful. Have fun. Do you be careful because the tensions in Iran and the United States with this war that didn't need to happen. I know a lot of people say that, and I don't, and we, it's science, right? That their missile capabilities and all that stuff can't reach America. But if there is indeed some sleeper cells still here, I need for y'all to be careful. Because for that man to say, if I watch Al Jazeera news, and I watch other countries' news, and for the supreme leader of Iran to say that America is about to learn a lesson, I don't think that's just overseas. Now I could be wrong. I pray I'm wrong. And then they have so we have this special terrorism type court for deportations and stuff like that. They have operated. We never operated it, but now here we are. Trump is being operated, right? I need for y'all to like be just very careful because we seen they was picking up U.S. citizens and trying to ship them to other countries. So anybody that don't agree with them, I can imagine them trying to do that to them as well. I just need for y'all to be careful. Okay? All right. Also know that there are laws and things that it's like you don't have to answer your door, right? And I'm talking to like people who think they might be at risk, right? Because we know who ICE has been targeting lately. You always have a right to ask for a warrant, a warrant signed off by a judge, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what's crazy is I have like this medicine bag, and somebody asked me today, like, wait a minute, is that all the medicine you take? I'm like, no. I'm like, that's emergency shit right there. And one thing that people can tell you, especially like friends and family, is like, I'd rather be prepared than not be prepared. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what all I have, but like just in case some shit pop off, I know I have a few things that if it's not as bad, like if some nuclear happened, I don't know if I want to survive that because y'all know the aftermath of a nuclear attack, how bad that could be. So yeah, and I don't put it past the United States or Israel, unfortunately, to do something in one of these countries, whether it be America or Israel, and then say it was Iran. So we also got to pay attention to that too. I don't put it past them. I'm so sorry, but I don't put it past them. Not this current administration. I don't put it past them to do some fucked up shit and blame Iran. So there's that. Y'all remember I was telling y'all about my dreams, and this is not the fearmonger. No. But I'd rather y'all stay prepared than have to get prepared. So y'all remember in one of those dreams, okay, y'all remember the dream about the floods that came true. Y'all remember the dream about the chemical spill in California that came true. Y'all remember the dream, like, so a lot of the dreams after after my last, damn, I gotta get put to sleep next week. I might start having, look, I might have more dreams, more vivid dreams, because I gotta get put back to sleep next week. But y'all know that after I got put back to sleep and, the medicine was coming down, I had those series of dreams. And then I told y'all about them, and then they all came true, except this one last dream. And I was like, I hope we don't need that last dream. The last dream is like staring us in the face, which is why I'm making a video. Y'all know I don't make videos on Saturday and Sunday, not in the midday, right? That last dream was like, make sure, start growing your own food. It's not too late. Grow that shit in the house. If you stay in an apartment, grow that shit on the balcony. I know everybody ain't able. Get acquainted with people, like people you can trust, right? Just in case you might need somebody, right? You never know who you might need and who might can help you and who you might can help, right? So there's that. Also, what else? Remember I told y'all to know where because it's abandoned bunkers all around this country. Know where they're at. It's not hard to find them, trust me. I'm not gonna say where the ones that I know, because I'm just not gonna say. But it might help in the long run. You might need it. Y'all remember on Leave the World Behind, and that little girl, she left her family and she went to go find that bunker, and she sat in that bunker eating cereal and watching Friends. Yeah. You might not know. Get acquainted with your neighbor. They might have a motherfucking bunker. I know out here in this rural area type, I see like some of the big houses I know probably have bunkers, but I can't see them. because we also have tornadoes, a lot of them have tornado shelters, which can be used as like a bunker. I can see the tornado shelters. You see them when you drive by. You can see that little, it's like a concrete thing leading into underground. And so I know that's the tornado shelter. Mind you, if I showed y'all the city tornado shelter, one, everybody can't fit in there. Two, a tornado might pick that shit up and flip it and run it. Like, one day I'm gonna go by the city and show y'all the tornado shelters that the city said if you can make it to them, get to them. Everybody can't fit in it. I think they was just talking to like the RV park, because we have an RV park nearby, and we have like mobile home parks or whatever. I don't like to call them trailer parks, you know, because it just, I'd rather just say mobile home park. You know what I'm saying? So the mobile home parks are over there and all that good stuff. But yeah, just know where stuff is at. Get acquainted with people, you know. Talk to your family members, see who can do what, who got what, just stuff like that. Have at least one car with gas. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, but yeah, things are ramping up really, really fast with Iran. And Iran just put out a statement saying that America is about to learn a lesson. And I don't even want to know what that lesson is, because we already have soldiers over there dying, and they're lying about the numbers. I'm telling you right now, they are lying about the numbers. Y'all heard what I be watching on the weekend? If you know, you know. Between CSI and all that other stuff, yeah, Criminal Minds. I mean, that's like, I like shows like that. And medical shows. I miss being in the medical field so much. And every time I ask my doctors about going back into it, they be like, I don't think so. They was like, unless it's desk work, I don't think so, because you'll be liable for patients. And like, yeah. Anyway. So, that's all I got for y'all. Let me make sure, give me a brief second, and let me make sure that's it. But yeah, have fun, watch your surroundings, use the buddy system. That's what I got so far, but let me make sure. Okay, TikTok, one last thing. Iran was talking about Trump signature is worthless, so he don't really give a fuck about this making a deal thing, because Trump's signature is worthless. He said if he make a deal, it won't be with Trump. So there's that. You have Madani saying that if Bibi go to NYC, he could possibly be arrested. Do it. Do it. Because that's the thing. Bibi thinks that he can just do what he want to do. And I'm not sure what this arrest thing is, but from my understanding, he has a warrant out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure though Trump would probably stop that from happening. I'm sorry, Madani, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Bibi completely covered. That you're not gonna be able to arrest him. I almost guarantee it. Trump will make sure he's safe. So anyway, yeah, was that it? That was it. Y'all know if I gotta make another video, I will. Until later, I'll see y'all later.